Hello everyone and welcome to another week of Little Explorers Storytime. My name is Miss Alisha and I am so excited to share my story with you this week. But before we get to that, let's talk about our letter of the week. I know last week Miss Chelsea did the letter D. What comes after D? A, B, C, D, E. You're right. We are talking about the letter E today. We have an uppercase E, a big E, and a lowercase e, a little e. An E can make two sounds. It can say its name, so E, like ear, and it can make an eh sound, like elephant. So let's write the letter E together, okay? We're gonna do the uppercase letter first. So here's what you're gonna do. I want you to take your finger with me and we are going to, or a pencil, and we are going to draw a straight line down and then one across at the top, one across in the middle, and one across at the bottom. And we just wrote an E. Good job. And then we also have a lowercase e. So let's do this one together. Take your finger or your pencil. We're going to start in the middle. We're going to go straight across. And then we're going to go up and all the way around to the bottom. And you have written a lowercase e. So what are some words that start with E? What's one I already said? Elephant, right? Here's another one. Does anyone know what this is? It's kind of hard. This is an easel. It's what you would put your paper or your canvas on to draw or paint or write. And you can see the uppercase E right there for easel. What about this one? What is she doing? E is for eat. Eat. Oh, what about that one? Who is that? That's an elf. E is for elf. Here's another one we already talked about. What's that? Ear. E is for ear. What's this one? This is a number. What number is that? 11. 11 starts with E. We'll do one more. What is that? That's an egg. Egg also starts with E. Okay, so we have practiced our letter E, and now we are going to read a story. And I think the letter E shows up in our story as well. We'll have to see. Okay, today we are reading Love Grows Everywhere. What's that letter right there? That's our letter E. Love Grows Everywhere by Barry Timms and Tisha Lee. And we would like to thank Quarto Publishing for giving us permission to read this book to you today. Love grows everywhere. Love grows everywhere. From country farm to city square, from desert village hot and dry to mountain home where eagles fly. Which one of these looks like where you live? I think it looks a little bit like that. At least where I live does. Love grows any place. It doesn't need a fancy space. No matter if the walls are bare, love only needs our thought and care. What does it look like they're growing? I see some plants, some more plants. There's some pots ready for plants. Yes, thought and care are all love needs to help it grow like tiny seeds that might seem nothing much at first, till up into the light they burst. What's growing there? Looks like her plant is starting to grow. Love will find a way to brighten any cloudy day. A gentle hug, a perfect kiss, a song to bring back times you miss. A moment shared, a helping hand when things don't turn out quite as planned. A funny joke to bring good cheer, a kind word whispered in your ear. Those are all ways that you can say I love you, right? You can make someone laugh. You can say something kind to someone. You can give them a helping hand. What other ways can you show love? Love grows on the street and reaches out to those we meet. A neighbor from across the way, a friend from school who'd like to play. But there are others we might see who need our help or charity. As flowers turn towards the sun, love's friendly smile greets everyone. So who are some other people you can show love to? Besides friends and neighbors, who else? Love lifts hearts and minds and comes in many different kinds. The kind that grows in peace and shade, and the kind too bright to ever fade. There's love so great it fills the room, and love that takes its time to bloom, but each is precious from the start, a miracle that melts the heart. Love may hide away when times are hard and skies are gray, when hope seems nowhere to be found, or buried under stony ground. That little person looks sort of sad, don't they? It's dark and rainy outside. But if we're brave, perhaps we'll dare to show how much we really care. Well, see, she saw them from across the road, and she's sharing love. A kind of magic happens when, and love begins to grow again. They look like they're having a lot of fun, don't they? What are some ways that you like to have fun with the people you love? Love grows everywhere, enough for all, a gift to share. Budding, branching, leaves unfurled. Love will make a brighter world. And that was Love Grows Everywhere. So that was our story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you think about some ways that you can help love grow, either at your home or at your school or with your friends or your neighbors. And we actually have some crafts today that can help you spread the love a little bit. And I'm going to show you right now. So in our February Little Explorers bag, you should have a February 7 craft kit that has everything for both of the crafts we're going to make today. So we are going to start with our heart necklace. So what you need for your necklace is, you should have a couple of straws, paper straws, and then you should have a piece of red string. And this is super simple. It's very easy. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. You should also have a piece of red foam. And what we are going to do is we are going to take our red foam to start with. And you're also going to need some scissors. And you might need an adult's help with this, and that is totally okay. So we are going to first cut out a heart. Now the easiest way that I find to cut out a heart is to fold your foam in half. And like I said, an adult might need to do this part. And then we are going to just cut half of a heart out of the foam, going in towards the fold, and then when we unfold it, we have a heart. Okay, so that is going to be the jewel of your necklace. And then you can use scissors, you can use the point of your pen, you can use a paper clip, and you just need to poke a hole through the middle of your heart. I think I'm gonna use scissors. So you wanna go in the middle of your heart, but not right at the top because you don't want to rip it. So I just poked a little hole in my heart, and then I am going to take my string and string it through the middle of that hole. Once you have strung your heart on your string, you're going to move it to the middle, and then we are going to make beads out of our straws. So all you're going to do is cut the straws. I like cutting them in half first, and then in thirds. So 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. And they don't have to be totally even. We're gonna cut these and then do the same thing with the other 2 straws. And then you are going to string your beads on your necklace. You can do them in a pattern if you'd like, because you should have different straws, so they shouldn't all be the same straw. So you can do a pattern, you could do all the same, you could do one on one side and one on the other, whatever you'd like to do. Be careful when you're cutting these. Again, this might be a job for an adult. Once you have your straws all cut, you should have a nice pile of straw beads. And we are going to take them and string them on both sides, and it might be easiest to start the top, go down. I'm going to do just a couple on each side. 2, 3, and then you could keep going and fill it close to the top if you'd like, but I'm going to just do a couple for right now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I've got 3 beads on each side of my necklace, and then you would take your necklace and just tie a knot in the string at the top. Make sure you leave enough room that you can get the necklace over your head. All right, tie a knot, and then, oops, there we go. Tie a knot, and you have a fun heart necklace. Now you can keep this, you can wear it yourself. You could spread a little love by giving it to someone. You could give it to a parent or a grandparent or a friend or a sibling or a neighbor, whoever you'd like. But now you have a fun heart necklace that was homemade and made with love. Okay, and then we have one more craft. We have a sun catcher, and your directions are both on this sheet as well. So for the sun catcher, we need a red sheet of construction paper. We need 2 pieces of this, we call it contact paper. 2 pieces of that. And then we have some little tissue paper squares, so you'll need those 2. And then you'll need your scissors again. Okay, so for this one we're gonna start the same way. We're gonna cut out a heart. So I like to fold my paper in half, start at the middle at the folded edge, and cut out half of a heart. Use up as much of the paper as you can. Okay, now I've got half of my heart, right? And then starting on the folded edge again, I'm gonna cut a smaller heart out of the middle, and it's gonna make a nice little heart frame. Okay, I cut my smaller heart out of the middle. Now I'm gonna open it up, and I have this nice little heart frame, right? Okay, so now we are going to take one piece of your contact paper, and we are going to peel it off of the paper backing. Sometimes it's sort of tricky to get it started. You might need an adult's help, but we're gonna get it. Stephen, please cut all of this out until I get this off. Why is this so hard? There we go. Okay. All right, so you're gonna peel the back off of your contact paper, and then you want to put your contact paper on the table with the sticky side facing up, okay? And then we're gonna take our heart frame, we're gonna stick it in the middle of the contact paper on the sticky side, and very carefully press it down. Try not to get any bubbles, which is hard, I know. Let's just go slow. There we go. Okay, so now you should have the beginning of your heart frame, and we are going to take our little tissue paper squares and stick them in the middle of our frame on the sticky side, okay? So I'm gonna do that real quick. Just put these in there. Decorate it any way you'd like to. Okay. I put my little tissue paper squares on the inside of my heart on the sticky side so that they stay. And then you're going to take the other piece of contact paper and peel the back off of this too. Again, this is tricky. Maybe just for me. There we go. Okay, so you're going to peel this off, and now you're gonna put this piece sticky side down on top. So you're making kind of a sandwich. So it's gonna be contact paper, and then your heart and your squares, and then your other piece of contact paper on top. And then we're gonna smooth it down again. We wanna try and have as few bubbles as possible, so just go slow. Smooth it down. Okay, so now it looks like that. Make sure you got all the bubbles out and it's as smooth as you can get it. And then we are going to just trim around the outside. So we're going to take our scissors, trim around the outside of the heart, but leave a little bit of the contact paper. So we don't want it to come back apart. So leave an edge. Okay, and now we have a heart sun catcher, and you can put this up in your window, and then during the day when the sun shines through it, it looks so pretty. And again, you can keep this for yourself, or you could help spread love a little bit and give it to someone that you care about, or someone you would like to be friends with, or someone who you think could just use a little brightness in their day. I hope you enjoyed both of these crafts, and I think we will see you back here next week for another story time. And until then, I hope you have a great week, and remember, love grows everywhere. Bye.